Let's understand how to run shell commands using JupyterLab environment. In our case, JupyterLab is set up on top of Docker. Docker runs on top of Linux, and hence we should be able to run Linux commands in this environment. There are two ways in which you can actually run Linux commands in this environment. One is using terminal, second one is the notebook. So this is notebook. If you want to use notebook, you can actually add a cell with shell magic like this. You have to start with percentage and then say sh to consider this cell as magic cell with shell capabilities, and then you should be able to run any Linux based command like this. ls-ltr will just list the files and you can see the output here. Another way is you can actually launch the terminal by going to new and then terminal, and then you should be able to run the Linux command like this. So either of the approach can be used to interact with Linux using shell commands. We'll be using this to run AWS CLI commands at a later point in time, and hence you should be very comfortable either by using terminal or by using notebook. I will be primarily demonstrating using notebook approach, but if you want to run using terminal, you can do so. As we have set up JupyterLab, and also as we have understood how to run shell commands, and also as we have installed Boto 3, we have to wait until the users are created in AWS Web Console to come back and configure this environment to interact with the AWS using those users which we are supposed to use as part of our project requirements. Let's get into the details and we'll come back to this to set up the required credentials to interact with AWS.